welcome to Art Online. Right, so today's lesson, you're going to work with wax, okay? We're going to work with the tea bags that I gave you and cover them in wax. You're going to need several things out of the little magical bag I gave you. First of all, tea bags. You're going to need some stamps, possibly some thread if you'd like to put those in as well. You need some wax as well. And you're going to need, I've only got newspaper, but if you've got it, you'll need grease-proof paper, okay? Along with that, if you've got an old iron, that would be brilliant, okay? And you might need a saucepan to melt your wax as well, okay? So that's what we're going to kind of base most of our lesson on, using those things. Right, first of all, tea bags, okay? I gave you round tea bags. It actually works better with square tea bags, but the round ones will work fine. If you have square spare, you can use those. I have a weird shaped tea bag, which isn't great, but you'll get the idea. Okay, so first of all, we need to open the tea bag to let the tea out. I'm just going to move my camera back a little bit so you can see. Right, okay, so open it up. You need to do this really gently so that we don't rip the tea bag, because we want to kind of stay as much in shape as possible. Okay, so I've opened it up. Then take a cup, pour it in. As you can see, I've done a few of these. Pour it in there. There you go. Then empty tea bag. Now actually mine goes into a square afterwards, so it's not too bad. Brilliant. So now I'm going to pop things inside my tea bag. So first of all, I'm going to put like a stamp inside. Then I'm going to put some thread just for a bit of colour. And I can as well, using a bit of the paper, the books that I gave you, you can put a piece of the book in. That gives quite a nice effect as well. So that's also going to go inside. Right, at this point then, we might do things a bit differently because I've got different wax to you. My wax is already in little pieces. Okay, and it actually melts really easily. Now you've got wax that's more solid as in the form of candle. So you might need to melt down your wax first in an old saucepan if you've got one. Or, I'm not sure about this, but it might be able to melt in a microwave, but I'm not 100% sure. A hairdryer might do it as well. So you need to, hopefully, greaseproof paper will work much better than this. That is because it will actually form a barrier to the wax and it won't get on things, okay? Newspaper, it might start going onto your iron, and it depends how old your iron is, okay? That you might not want to wreck it. I don't want to be responsible for you all walking around in waxy clothes. So put your tea bag down. You're going to put at this stage, you might have melted wax that you can just pour over it. Don't have to do that neatly because you will even out with your iron afterwards. I'm going to put my wax on top. I mean, you could actually cut your candles into little pieces and do it like what I'm doing now. Up to you. Again, a range of different things. Okay, now I'm going to use my newspaper is already waxy because I've done several of these already. You're going to place it on top. Again, you will put greaseproof paper if you've got it. If not, newspaper, but as you can see, it really leaks through. So then place your iron on top and you should just let it turn the steam off. I've forgotten to do that, but you don't need the steam on. You're going to iron it flat so it melts all the wax. And what you're looking for is a smooth layer of wax on top. There we go. Right, so we're just going to see how that's doing. Okay, so we're almost there. There's the odd little bit of unmelted wax there. And we'll just put that back down again. We'll just iron a bit more. There we go. Off the paper, there we go, perfect. Okay, I can now peel it off straight away. It'll be a little bit warm, but as it dries, it'll harden, okay? And then that means you can kind of sew into it, you can cut around it, you can add things to it, and it becomes quite good to work with. So these are two I've done easier, as you can tell. They're quite hard now, yeah? So as I said, sew into this, you could sew them together, you could draw on top of it, different things. So what I want you to do is explore. Make a range of different ones, don't use them all because you will need them later on. But about 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, you can have a go at doing all different kinds of designs. You can also, if you look at this example somewhere, there we go, this one here. You know, you can put them together. This is 9 put together. Each one's got something slightly different in, stuck together and then waxed. Also look quite effective. So that's something you can play around with. Okay, so that is playing around with wax in tea bags. Now, if you have got all your wax kit out, you might as well play around with wax in tissue paper. Okay, so this is tissue paper, an old picture, just some books, little bit of string, same concept. Place it inside tissue paper so the tissue paper goes on both sides. Cover it with a little bit of wax, iron it, and then it turns out like this. Again, you can sew into this. You could draw onto that. So kind of a cool different layout that you could have a play with. As you go along, you will get more wax onto the surface that you are ironing with. So sometimes you probably need less wax as you're going along because wax will come off the paper that you are using either side. Okay? So have a play, guys. Don't wreck any equipment. If you haven't got a spare iron that you can use, you can just leave it, move on to the next technique. But if you have got some equipment that you're happy to have a play with, go for it. Bye bye.